Wolverine. Where do I begin other than to say I can't believe I was even marginally excited for this film. After X-Men 3, I should have learned my lesson. But no, I had this vague thought that perhaps Fox and Marvel would have learned from their mistakes with that one and made something better. I didn't think that X-Men Origins Wolverine would have actually made X-Men 3 look like Schindler's List. I mean, it's just amazingly bad in every possible way. Hugh Jackman holds his own as Liev Schreiber as his nemesis Sabretooth. You know, both are good actors, and they keep the movie afloat just barely. But other than the acting, I mean, it's just painful. The direction by the guy who did Tootsie, which was a great foreign film, just doesn't have the chops for a big blockbuster like this. The visual effects are embarrassing. Anybody on that visual effects team should be embarrassed that they made a summer film in 2009 with graphics that look like the X-Men animated cartoon from the 1990s. I mean, really. The writers are probably most to blame for this disaster, as the screenplay is just a muddled cluster. The movie jumps from one scene to the next without much transition, quality character development, or anything else. They pretty much are satisfied with just showing a bunch of Marvel mutants in hopes that a couple of them are popular enough that they can make their own movie from them. But you know, in a movie that's about Wolverine, why are we getting blasted with all these other mutants that just distract from the central story, which should be how Wolverine came to be, what his story is, what haven't we seen in previous X-Men movies. But frankly, X-Men 2 does a better job of developing Wolverine's backstory than this whole film that's devoted to the guy is. It's just pretty sad. You know, as far as action goes, the movie's mindlessly entertaining, I guess, but there's not one memorable action scene, and the scenes that are memorable for the wrong reasons, like where Wolverine's in the old couple's bathroom and he pulls out his metal claws for the first time and breaks the sink. Sort of funny, but the claws, the visual effects, just, I mean, it looks like a cartoon. And then there's the scene at the end where Wolverine and Sabretooth and Deadpool, or Weapon 11, or whatever you want to call them, are fighting on top of the nuclear plant. I mean, how stupid is that? And just one thing after another. You know, by the time the credits roll, like, I wanted to take a power drill to my brain, pretty much. Those are 2 hours I can't get back, and definitely not looking forward to more Origins movies a la Magneto, which, by the way, is a horrible idea. Seriously. You gotta do a backstory on a villain, and we know where the story's gonna end up, and you're not even gonna have the guy who made Magneto as popular as he is starring in the movie. So what's the point? Anyway, that's a discussion for another day. Basically, if you haven't seen Wolverine yet, wait until DVD or don't even bother. I'd rather watch X-Men 3 10 times over than watch Wolverine again, and that takes a lot for me to say because I didn't like X-Men 3 all that much. And there we go. If you need to leave, you know, any comments about Wolverine or want to write some reviews about the film, go to filmjabber.com and let me know. Or, of course, leave a comment on YouTube.